Good afternoon, YouTube. So we've had a cracking weekend just gone. We hosted the Queen's Cup, and the victor was Don Bareford. Well done, Don. He came second 10 years ago to Richard Parry, and this year it's been the reverse. Absolutely cracking race. Took us all the way through most of Cambridgeshire. Two came through Cambridgeshire, sorry. That was Alan Turner and Bradley Lewis. In fact, Bradley Lewis actually went right over my town of Chatteris. It's been fantastic. It was great to watch. Very strategic. People climbing, coming down, and using different directions of wind to get where they needed to go. And yeah, so I'm out. It's the day after the conclusion of the Queen's Cup, and I'm flying fruitcake again, and very strange direction we're getting. We're getting completely directions not forecast. Dave's getting the right direction, but I seem to be stock still at around about 1,000 foot. Direction is towards Alconbury, which is just over there, if you can see. We're going to see what we can. Direction is towards Alconbury, should I say, and we're going to see if we can get there. But at the moment, it looks like I am kind of just bimbling about near the launch field. If you can see those two vehicles there, that's where we've taken off from. It's just a village. It's just outside a village called Barham, near Huntingdon, and yeah, we've just launched, and we're going to see where we're going to get to. Catch you in a bit. Been flying now for about 15 to 20 minutes, and I'm right on top of David, and he's actually climbing, if you can see that. Beautiful afternoon. There's Grafham Water. We launched from just over here, sorry, just there. So I've travelled about a mile, and now David is getting a completely different direction. He's going the other way to me. It's fascinating stuff when we come to all these different directions of the wind. And as you can see over there, that's our RAF Alconbury. I was hoping to get there today, but I don't think we're going to have enough speed to get there. All in all, a lovely afternoon. Prime demonstration of how the winds can change all the time. I spoke to you when David was here. Now he's on the other side. And much closer too. We are actually heading straight for RAF Alconbury. And I wanted to talk about that actually. What I want to talk about is the fact that we are losing our airfields, our old RAF bases, at an alarming rate to, what's the word? Oh yes, redevelopment, with houses being built on them and, you know, losing all our history. I know there'll be people that will argue that, you know, they're just airfields and stuff, but there's a lot of history that goes with them. We depended on them in the Second World War for building aeroplanes and also for launching attacks. I won't say to who, but we all know who. I can't say it out loud because I may get banned by YouTube. And it's a real shame that, you know, people are trying to change history. And you can't change history. It's there to be learnt so it doesn't repeat again. Anyway, that's my little rant over. So as you can see, there's all big industries at the bottom of the runway, which is just here, and then there's a massive redevelopment going on here. I believe something like 2,000 houses are being put on it, which again is a shame. I know that there are houses that need to be built for people, but I just think it's a right shame that we're losing all our airfields. You can see RAF Wyton just over there, where my finger is. That's also being reused, but as a car holding area. If you can see all the cars on the runway, unknown reasons why they're being held there. My hunch is the scrappage scheme that happened a few years ago. They're all being held there, ready to be sold on to countries that don't give a damn about emissions. But that's just my opinion, of course. So here we are, RAF Alconbury, and as you can see, it's just a mass of houses. And as I said, it's a shame that we're losing all our old airfields to redevelopment. They're even paving over the old runway that you can see in the middle here. No doubt houses will be built on that as well. Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, the same is happening at RAF Cardington, where the R100 and the R101 were built, and airship industries were based there. Yeah, we're just losing all our aviation history to redevelopment, and it's a shame. But that's just my opinion. Well, that was a little bit more eventful than I thought it would be. Wind picked up, but I'm down safe, actually on the runway, or beside the runway of our old RAF Alconbury. David is just there, and he's about to come down as well. Hopefully this will be a nice easy retrieve, and we haven't annoyed anyone. Can't understand that we must have done, but just in case we have, we'll get down and work it out. Comes David, pulling all sorts of different shapes. I'm just about to try and catch him. My one has just landed over there, as you can see. And now I'm going to try and catch David as he comes down. Wind has picked up. I'm guessing we've launched at about 3 knots. It's now approximately 9 knots, which was not on the forecast. But yeah, I'm going to catch him in a bit as he comes in his approach. Catch in a bit, guys. So we're all down safe. My one's over there, and here David. So let's hope we can get on here. I'm sure we can. There's a road that goes all the way around, because obviously they're preparing it for development. But one of the old storage sheds, I would say, that probably housed quite a lot of aircraft and aircraft bits. The old Anderson huts, if that's what you call them. I can't remember. I should know, being such an advocate of history and stuff. But yeah, it's great to land here before they make it all houses and a completely built up area that you won't be able to land in anymore. But to think how many aircraft were built here, how many aircraft didn't return, and of course how many souls didn't return either. All part of history. It's just slowly being built on with houses, and all the history will be lost. But amazing flight. So glad to get that one in.